US police are embroiled in yet another controversy after getting caught using mugshots of black suspects for target practice. It happened recently in North Miami, prompting accusations of racism. Clergy members launched a Twitter campaign volunteering their faces to be used instead. They added they don't want anyone to be targeted, regardless of race. Their efforts gathered steam, with hundreds emailing their photos to police to stop officers from using real mugshots. We spoke to some of the Use Me Instead campaigners, who say the problem is much more complex.
The North Miami Beach Police, they could stop using photos as mugshots, but what we really need to look at as well is, are their policies being carried out in a fair and non-discriminatory way, or are they continuing to stop and frisk and arrest and question and detain and harass and summons young men of color at different rates than their white counterparts for doing the exact same things?
It should be a shocking and an upsetting thing to shoot anyone, and unfortunately the police officers were sort of conditioning themselves to see it as a normal thing, a routine sort of everyday thing to shoot a black man by looking at these pictures and shooting at these photographs. The fact that no one in the station, not the captain, not a fellow officer, no one saw that as a problem, and so that it was allowed to happen, really shows how pervasive this mentality is, that black men and boys are somehow dangerous.
The UN Relief Agency has put on halt reconstruction aid for Gaza. It says that's because it's only received a fifth of the $700 million+ pledged by donors in order to carry on with its work. Even so, some Palestinians responded with violence. Rioters stormed the organisation's compound in Gaza City, scaling the walls and trying to break down the gates. The UN Palestinian Refugee Agency's programme is to rebuild homes destroyed during last summer's conflict with Israel. Agency spokesman Christopher Gunnis says it's because donors are putting their money elsewhere.